Western Fan Joe Pal, Big D back here again with another weekly news announcement. And this is for January 4th, which is the day I'm filming this, and January 11th, which is next week. Those of you new to my channel, I try to do this every week where I talk about what's new coming out on Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K for the current week, the following week, and anything majorly announced we discuss also. But before I go start do this, I want to wish everybody a very happy new year. It is now officially 2022. I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad 2021 is done. It was not a great year for me and my family, so I'm glad to be away from that. Hopefully shake away some of the bad mojo that was last year and hopefully come into a little bit better stuff this year. So what has happened is for Christmas this year, I got quite a bit of stuff, and I'm actually going to show you in another video here coming up what I got for Christmas and what I picked up with some Christmas money. But for Christmas this year, I did get a new video display. So I got a whole new tripod and light for it, which is behind me now. So I'm trying to get used to it. You can actually see in my glasses a square form. I don't have a circular light anymore. I got a square one that I can adjust and do all kinds of really cool stuff with. I did get a new, so I got that whole new setup and everything. I also did get, it's charging right now. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but I did get one of these too. I'm going to be doing, actually filming hunts while I'm out there. So my wife picked me up one of those. So it'd be easy for me to film. I tried a few things over the holidays to see if I could do filming with just holding my phone up and trying to walk around and do stuff like that. And it just became too cumbersome. I don't know. It was just really rough. I kept dropping the phone, or I just couldn't get it right. So if I got something I can hold on to with my hand like this and not have to worry about holding the camera a certain way or something like that. It's got a gimbal thing on it, so it adjusts every time I move it, so it'll stay the same. It'll stay the same horizontal way I need it to stay or whatever. So in vertical ways, it won't, because it rotates on me. So I don't have to keep going like this. I can just move it and the thing will move on its own. So pretty excited about that. I'm going to be testing it out later this week. And then hopefully pretty soon, really soon, we're going to be seeing some videos of me out doing actual hunts. You can kind of see what I have or lack of I have in the town that I live in. So that was kind of like a thing to boost up my channel. I talked about a couple months ago. I was going to do some things differently. So my wife did pick me up some stuff to help me with this. So this new light was really needed. My old tripod was falling apart. The light source, my cob had broken it. So it was something I had to kind of just put on to kind of balance there while I was using the tripod. So I got a whole new setup now, which is really nice. I appreciate my wife getting this for me. It's awesome. I really like it. So very neat, very distinct, and it's very compact, which I like too. The other one was big and obnoxious. This one's a lot more compact and a lot more easy to deal with. It also does all this weird stuff. It does weird things with colors, and it'll do this weird red thing around there. It's really neat. It's got all kinds of different modes on it. So with that being said, let's talk about what's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD and 4K this week. Let's see here. So today, not a whole lot the next couple weeks. So today, we do have Black Friday that came out today, which is a Bruce Campbell movie that just was released like right around the beginning of December. So that is coming out. I saw it. I really liked it. Also today, I think I just got it too. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere and I have no idea where to put it out. That's great, Don. I did that a lot. So anyways, also today, Antlers came out. That's what I'm looking for because my wife grabbed it from me, which was at Target about an hour ago. And I have no idea what I did with it. It's got to be around here somewhere. So that did come out today as well. We do have The Djinn coming out today. Also, the Super Deep. I don't know anybody about those movies. They're obviously one of the things I want to try with this channel this year is start to tell you guys more of some of the more like obscure titles that are coming out. Just because I feel like it's a little lacking in there. There's some stuff that's come up. People have mentioned, why did you mention this? Why did you mention this? So I'm gonna be a little bit more diligent in what I'm reporting, not just what I think are the big ones, but some of the smaller ones too. So the Super Deep and the Djinn, I have no idea. The direct-to-video. You probably will be able to find these at Walmart, but I'm not sure where else you're going to be able to find them. Black Friday, you should be able to find pretty much anywhere. And Antlers, again, I bought it at Target today, so that should be not a hard one to find as well. We also have, let's see here, Ethan Hawke in Zeros and Ones coming out today. That should be found anywhere, Blu-ray, DVD on that one. I don't think there's a 4K on that one. Then we do have The Zombie King, which is another niche title, which is on Blu-ray. And then we do have... for DVD, we do have the Amityville Scarecrow. Have no idea. I just saw that listed on there. I thought, all right. I almost kind of felt like it's going to end up being the Dollar Tree. Mark words. I want to mark this down. I will suspect that Amityville Scarecrow will eventually be found at Dollar Tree. And I predict within the next 3 months. So I'm going to see. And if I find this, I swear to you, if I find this movie at Dollar Tree in the next 3 months, I will come to you and I will post this video up and I will show you if I'm right. I hope I'm right. I think I'm right. We'll see. But that is really it what came out for today. Again, there wasn't a whole lot. We're what, about a week and a half after Christmas. We just got through New Year's a couple days ago, so there's not a whole lot going on. Now, next week, on the other hand, there is a couple major titles coming up that I'm really, really excited about. I'm hoping I get them early. And that is, obviously, the two big titles for next week are Dune. This is the new Dune that was just out a couple months ago. And also Halloween Kills. Both those movies are DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and there is steelbooks for each one of them. I don't know, and the steelbooks are obviously Best Buy exclusives. I don't know if Target will probably have something, I would imagine, for Dune, maybe. I don't see them having anything for Halloween Kills. Same thing with Walmart. They probably just have the Blu-ray, DVD, and maybe a 4K, but they probably won't have any of their special editions of those. But those are two major titles coming out next week. I have pre-ordered both those. I pre-ordered both those back in, oh gosh, what, November or somewhere around there. Steelbooks, so that's why I'm hoping I get them early, because now you can't pre-order them at all, I don't think. But be on the lookout. Also, one other note, Dune is not just Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K and a steelbook. Dune is also in 3D. There will be a 3D version of this movie out there. Now, with that being said, I don't think you're going to be able to walk into a Best Buy and find it. You might, but they just don't seem... the last time I was in a couple Best Buys, which were really recently, I didn't see any 3D titles at all, so I would be really surprised if you find this, and you may have to order this off Amazon, but it is coming out in 3D, so which is really, for me, kind of rare, because you haven't seen anything 3D come out in a while, so that's kind of a market that got really big there for a brief moment, and then kind of just fizzled out. So, but be on the lookout. 3D fans, there is a 3D for Dune, and again, with Dune, I really like Dune. I'm excited about the sequel. I really liked it. I'm also a big fan of the original Dune, which I love that movie. I got the Arrows limited edition on that one. I love that movie. So be on the lookout for those for next week. Also, next week we do have The Great Escape coming out in 4K for the first time. I think there's a Kino Lorber title. So be on the lookout for that. I just picked up during the holidays. I'm not even going to show it to you. I forgot. I did get Invasion of the Body Snatchers 4K, which I'm really excited about. That's the 78 version. I love that movie. Yes, I know it has Leonard Nimoy in it, which obviously it's me. But at the same time, it's a really good movie. I think it's a really good remake of the original. So I'm hoping The Great Escape will be something similar. That printing of that movie looked really, really good when I watched it. So I'm hoping that the Great Escape looks the same way. So Invasion of the Body Snatchers did look really good. Also, next week we do have Juice coming out in 4K. There is a Blu-ray. There's obviously the reissue of Blu-ray. There's a 4K for the first time. There is a steelbook by Best Buy as well. It looks pretty neat. There goes my cat. With this new video, it's totally off the subject, but this new video setup, I still have a more wide angle, for some reason, because I got the way I got it set, and I can see a more wide angle view behind me we used to see, so now you can really see my cat. She's skulking around here somewhere behind me now, if you think, oh, there she is. So, oh, my cat. So, back to the main subject. So, Juice is coming out on 4K and a steelbook on that one. That'll be Best Buy exclusive. We do have the Shout Factor releasing two titles next week. They're releasing The Temp, which I remember that movie from the 90s. And then also, Whoops in the Dark. You know what? I can't even read my writing. So something in the dark. I can't remember my writing, but it was two Shout Factory titles. And then last, we do have Cobra Kai Season 3 coming out on DVD next week, which is interesting because Season 4 just released, what was it, last week? I am 5 episodes in. I'm having a tough time with this because within a week, they released the new season of The Witcher, the new season of Cobra Kai, and Book of Boba Fett, all within like a couple days of each other. So I've been kind of pulled. Thankfully, Book of Boba Fett is only once a week, but the other two, the whole thing came up. So trying to avoid spoilers, which I have a couple people that just like to spoil everything, and trying to hold back so I don't know what happens. I think I only have 2 episodes left of The Witcher, and then I've got, I think it's 5 episodes left of Cobra Kai. So I've enjoyed both seasons so far. They've been really good. In fact, this second season of The Witcher, I think has been a way better season than the first season. I think it's really coming to its own now. Henry Cavill is amazing. And so are some of the other actors and actresses that are on the show. It's really something that was game this season. Same thing with Cobra Kai. I like the fact that they keep spinning it around, so you're always thinking you know what's going to happen, and then something else goes off the way. It'll be interesting to see what they're going to do after this season, though, because there's not too many guest stars they can leak out next. I heard towards the end of the season there's another surprise guest star in this. I don't know who it is, But at some point, since they added Terry Silva to this season, which is not a spoiler, it's been all over the advertising. So I'm not sure who they're gonna. I kind of have a feeling. I kind of think I know who that's gonna show up. I personally, I think it's gonna be the kid from part 3 that they ended up training and to try to take out Ralph Macchio in the end and at the tournament. I think it's gonna be that guy. I don't know, but since Elizabeth Shue was on it last year, which was the other really big name from the series, other than obviously can't have Pat Morita because he's no longer with us. But so we'll see. They added a lot of people. We got to see a couple main characters from the part 2 movie in last season as well. So we'll see. But really kind of curious. But I really enjoyed this season so far. All 3 shows have been amazing. Book of Boba Fett, I think, is awesome. I love the fact we finally got to see him get out of the Sarlacc pit and watch how he did it. Was amazing. I remember as a kid thinking when they said no, he's not dead in the comics, he came back, and the books he came back, I always wanted to see it visually what it looked like, and they really did deliver on that. So really excited about that as well, and to see what happens along the way. I think Ming-Na is really good in that show. I really like her as this bounty hunter. So and her as the Boba Fett sidekick. So really like it. Great show, but I'm torn on it because I got 3 shows I'm watching at once. So that is it for this week. And next week, let's talk about what was announced. There were a few things announced. So the one thing that has been rumored for later on, I want to get this out of the way first, is it looks like Godfather is coming out on 4K later this year. I'm not sure exactly when. All 3 movies will be out on 4K. I'm sure Paramount will do some sort of box presentation on it or something like that, but that is coming out. I just don't have a release date yet. That's just some news I just got a little while ago before I started filming this video. But we do have Ghostbusters Afterlife is coming out in a collector's edition, which is looks like one of the ghost traps. It comes with all 3 movies. I wasn't going to get it because I was like, whatever. I got the really cool limited edition steelbook, 4K steelbook of the first 2. I'll just get the steelbook for the 3rd one. I'm good to go. But this one has a bunch of features in it that I've never seen before, like additional footage I've never seen before. They got like TV cuts on there, I think, and some other stuff on there. It's like, all right, I really want to see that. And a lot of it's new. Like new stuff never been released before, so it's not on the current thing I have. So now I got to rethink this. I know Amazon the other day had it on sale for $100 pre-ordered. I should have jumped on it, but I didn't really have the money to do so, so I didn't. But I hope I don't have to kick myself. But that is coming out again on the 1st. So there's going to be a Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, a steelbook. I think a steelbook. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a steelbook, and then this big collector set as well. Yellowstone Season 4 has been announced for March 8th. I have not seen that show yet. Please leave me a comment down below. Has anybody watched Yellowstone? Can you tell me if it's any good? I like Kevin Costner. I always have. Always been a big fan of his since day one. So, but I'm curious as to... I've kind of fallen out of sorts with like Westerns and stuff like that the last few years. I haven't really watched a whole lot of them. So please let me know down below. Is it a good show? Is it worth me trying to watch? We do have Kino Lorber has announced a few titles. They've announced, some Stanley Kubrick stuff. The Killing, these are all in 4K, mind you. The Killing, Killer's Kiss, and Let This, I can't read the last one. Darn it. I was doing this late last night, and anyways, they're releasing these titles sometime later this year, so it's The Killing and Killer Kiss. Okay, and then wait, A Force of One. Those will all be out later this year, and those will be 4K, so 4K Stanley Kubrick, pretty good. They're also releasing, let's see here, 3 Chuck Norris movies. That's A Force of One. Good Guys Wear Black, and Octagon. Those are all coming out, I think Blu-ray for the first time. I don't necessarily know Octagon. I have Octagon on DVD. I don't necessarily know if it's on Blu-ray yet. So Kino Lorber is releasing those again later this year. The Green Mile is coming out in 4K for the first time. There's a Blu-ray, a DVD, obviously the 4K. They're releasing all 3, the first 2, and then the 4K. But there is a special collector's set of it too that comes with cards, like, movie still cards and stuff like that. So that's coming out on the 7th, or actually the 8th of March. And then Shout Factory is also releasing Jennifer 8, coming out later this year. I remember that movie too. I think I was working at a video store when that movie came out. So I do remember that. It's Andy Garcia, if I recall correctly. And then the last thing I want to talk to you about, and this is something that I joke about a lot, but there is another Bruce Willis movie coming out. That is right. Bruce Willis has another movie coming out on the 8th of March, and that is called American Siege. So another direct-to-video, but I've pondered this on this channel a lot, is between Bruce Willis and Nicolas Cage, they are 2 of the hardest working actors in Hollywood because they literally release more movies than anybody else does every year. Can we name all the Nicolas Cage movies last year? Because there were a lot, but I think there were even more Bruce Willis movies that came out last year. I mean, he worked with everybody last year, so there has that movie. I have no idea what it's about or anything like that. It's Blu-ray and DVD. There's no 4K anything like that with it, but that is coming out later this year. And that is it for this, that, and the other thing for all releases. I want to discuss that I know I still never released my Black Friday video. I'm sorry. I edited it. I didn't like the way it looked, and I re-edited it again. Still didn't like it. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it now. I don't even know if I'm going to release it or not. It seems like such a long time away now. It's like a month and a half ago. But I might still. But I will be releasing this week. I got a top 10 movies of 2021 that I have worked on that I will be doing this week. Also, I'm going to be doing a Christmas pickup. So movies that I got for Christmas or movies that I was able to purchase right after Christmas with Christmas money or something like that. So I got a video of that coming up as well. So be on the lookout for those later this week. I'm hoping to do a review with Cobb maybe next week or the week after next. We've watched a few movies lately. And we're going to see a lot more activity with the channel. Obviously, with this new gimbal thing, I'm going to be going out and about. That should be interesting. I think one of the first videos you'll see is probably me at Walmart. I'll be doing some stuff at Walmart and maybe I don't know about showing Best Buy. My Best Buys around here suck. They've got nothing. You walk in, it's like, well, there's one rack right there, so we'll see. But be on the lookout for those. Dollar Trees probably as well. So there's lots of good stuff coming. So thank you guys all for watching. I know it's been about a week since I put anything up. So again, I want to wish you all a very happy new year. I hope it's a prosperous new year. I hope that things are, the last couple years, the 2020s have been pretty rough for all of us so far with, I don't want to say the word because apparently they flag you on YouTube now if you use the word, but you know what I'm talking about. The thing that's going on right now that keeps putting everybody in the hospital. And with all that screwballiness, with politics being so crazy right now, anything like that, I'm hoping things this year for everybody calms down a bit. We're able to center ourselves some more and be able to just move forward with everything and find some commonality with everybody here. So with that all being said, everybody please take care. Be safe out there. Always keep hunting because you never know what you're going to find because you don't. I found all kinds of cool stuff. And as always, please live long and prosper. Take care.